Evening, boys.
Evening, Sally.
Welcome to The Chatting, your local pubcast. I'm Rob.
I'm Kirk.
I'm Mark.
And I'm the other Mark. 3 pints, Sally. And what are you having?
I'll have a margarita.
Cheers. I'll fetch him over.
Evening, cherubs.
Evening, Rob.
Are we all right?
All right.
Always all right, mate.
I much prefer it when I say evening, boys, though.
Yeah, you would do. You would do.
You want some?
I prefer it when I say it.
You want some?
Saying about that, have you ever said it, Kurt? I know I've said it once, I think.
No.
Have you ever said it?
No.
Oh.
He's not quick. He's not quick enough off the mark,
No.
Kirk.
I just don't hold it in very high regard.
Just a bit sluggish.
What? Saying evening to us? You just
He doesn't like the
can't be bothered.
pleasantries.
I'm not going to say it. I'm not going to welcome anyone here. Okay.
You don't like to start.
What have we been up to?
What have I been up to? Ooh,
No.
I've started kitchen.
Oh.
What, cleaning it?
No, the building work has begun.
Has it?
Yep.
And
Yeah,
how much is left to do on it, on the build?
Well, obviously, the actual extension hasn't started yet, but all I've been doing is, well, actually, Rackham came round and he did all the worktops. All the worktops have been changed. We've had some corniche and pelmet. Yeah,
Should
that's
you
right.
not do that after the thing is done? instead
No,
of
because
before?
it's the kitchen's not, all they're doing is knocking a wall out in the kitchen. That's it. That's
Yeah.
all separate.
Yeah,
Go
I
on.
know that, but then that's going to get dusty and that's going
I
to go on
can't-
your, all your,
No, it's just
on your
dusty, mate.
I can't wait till they see
Yeah.
your face when I walk in with a sledgehammer.
Yeah, that won't be happening.
Yeah.
That'd be very worrying.
I've literally, honestly, I nearly sent a picture of this to Mark the other day to say the difference between your planning of a job and my planning of a job. I've got a Gantt chart.
Oh.
A what chart?
I like a Gantt
A
chart.
Gantt chart.
Yeah.
Just tell me what that. Just tell me what that is.
So it's just a physical representation of what work's going to happen when. It's like a project management
Timeline,
tool.
yeah, like
Timeline.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. Right.
So you like
You're
have
talking my
blocks of
language.
colour and who's doing what and when it happens.
Right. Okay. I'm with
Yeah.
you now. Right. Okay.
So I've created a Gantt chart for all the work that has to be done, just because it helps me know
With the ADHD.
it's little things like, when do we order settee? There's a 10-week lead time. If I order settee now, it's going to come, halfway through extensions being built. And
Why
I'm
can't
like,
you ask them to hold it?
well, funnily enough, some places don't. So when we got our
I
last
wouldn't say
one,
that's funny at all.
when we got our last one from Oak Furnitureland, which
Oh,
was
get you money bags.
10 years ago when
What?
Oak Furnitureland had a store.
What, you bought a sofa that were made of oak?
Well, no, but it was just from Oak Furnitureland.
I thought
right?
they only did oak stuff.
And it was when we moved into the house, and we were trying to get them to deliver it on a certain day, and they were literally like, "No, when it's ready, it's getting
It's been
delivered."
delivered, yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, if you're not there, we'll deliver it outside. We won't return it. We don't take it back. It will just literally get left at your property.
I know what I'd be saying. On that note, can I have a refund, please? I'm going somewhere else.
Yeah.
Thanks for your
Well,
cooperation.
as it happened, we'd timed it again. I think what everyone is doing.
Yeah,
we
but you're
time
doing
it
all the bloody
late.
work. You paid for it and you're doing all the bloody work.
I know.
It just on a side note with sofas, it always baffles me when you buy a sofa, right? Because they go,
It's not. It's quite straightforward. You just pay for it and it turns up. What's baffling about it?
What's baffling is that it's the only product I know that they don't really have in stock. They have to make it for you. I don't know many products that you buy that they have to. Yeah, we have to make it for you, and then they send it to you.
Yeah.
They only do that with sofas. There's nothing else I can think
Well,
of. That
let's be honest.
Even a car, they don't go. Oh, we've got to make the car for you. No, it's in stock.
They do.
Yeah.
If you order a new one,
Yeah.
Since when?
ever.
Yeah.
What? Yeah, but they're not. What I'm saying is they're not actually going, oh, we've got an order in. Oh, come on, guys, we need to make Mark's car. They're just making cars all day long. Sofas.
When you're asking for a specific trim, they're making that car to your specification.
No, I don't think they do. I think they
But
just.
they're not going around a multi-story car park and going, right,
No,
which car matches what Mark wants here?
Yeah, but what I'm saying is they've probably got like a list of 20 of those cars to make that day, or maybe 200.
What makes you think they're not making 20 sofas?
I don't
the
think
same?
I don't think they're making 20 sofas a day. I think they just go, oh, there's an order, make that, and then they make it
Yeah,
to order.
that's what they do. Because I think what you've got to remember is, Mark, is the size of a sofa, where they're saving them all when they've made it, and with no idea that someone's going to buy it. Where are they putting them all?
in the big warehouse.
Well, they haven't
That's
got,
what I'm
they
saying.
haven't got warehouses big enough. By the time they've done
There's
a
not-
week's worth of orders, they'd be like, where are we going to put all these? No one's bought any yet.
Well,
So anyway,
I just think I
Anyway,
find it strange that you
back
have
to
to.
Gantt chart, right? So I've made this Gantt chart, and obviously it's highlighted what we need to order when, but
Do
also
you know why they call it a Gantt chart?
I mean,
I don't know, actually. Why
They
is
don't do that with beds. Beds are always in stock. But carry on.
Very true, Mark.
They're always in stock. And
The flat pack.
exactly.
The sofa's not flat packed, is it?
No. But
They
that's
are from IKEA.
anyway,
No, they are.
Carry on with your charts.
We bought our last one from IKEA and then paid a guy who we thought worked for IKEA. It's not. It's a company that work alongside IKEA to come and put it together for us.
What, you didn't put it together?
And I'm glad I didn't, because the guy that were putting it together struggled.
Hang on a minute. I'm really perplexed by this. You're a very talented, skilled person. What's wrong with that? Have I said something?
I'll have what you're drinking.
I mean, for the benefit of the tape here, you've ripped
The next thing you'll be trying me up.
You've ripped an entire bathroom out and put a bathroom in.
Well, I've ripped an entire bathroom out, and I've had some help to put one back in.
Hold on.
But you can't
Quite
build
a lot of help.
You can't build a bed.
A bed?
I mean, it's a fair comment.
Wait, a wardrobe, sorry.
No, it was a sofa. It was your conversation, this, Mark.
No, you said you bought something from IKEA and you
Yes,
can build
a sofa.
A sofa.
and you couldn't build it.
I had no interest in. I was like, I don't know how you're going to put this together.
Wow,
I must admit,
I would have done it for free.
I thought you would have built that. I thought you would have seen that as a challenge and you would have built that. I'll be
yeah,
honest.
Well,
I mean,
I would have seen it as a challenge, and it still wouldn't have been built.
I mean, I would have gladly built. I love building
It'd have
stuff,
been-
and I'm super efficient at building stuff.
It'd turned into a bonfire.
I'm super efficient. Do you know me?
I was thinking of doing it as a job.
Well, I was just about to say, do you know you can do it for a job?
I know people, and I was thinking of doing it as a job.
Do you know there's an app that you literally you just go on to build IKEA furniture?
Air something in it. It's
That's
Airbnb.
no, it's a different Airtasker.
Airtasker.
But yes, there is that. But
I'd love to do it.
This particular one is just building flat pack furniture.
Yeah.
Some guys at work do it.
I'd do it.
As a side hustle outside work.
Anyway,
But
carry on with your charts.
I didn't. I nearly said you should do that.
I'd love
I'll
it.
tell you what I could do. I could be the person, when you've had enough of it, I could be the person that comes and takes it to bits. With a sledgehammer.
Yeah, with an hammer.
I was meant to ask you, Mark, how are you getting on with the bathroom?
Great.
Oh,
Not you.
It's functional.
So last we knew,
Yeah.
you'd put a ceiling up that then realised you'd
I
put
put
them upside
Put the ceiling
down.
in upside down, yeah. now I've put some holes in that.
How?
We
It's on
did
the
tell
ceiling.
you putting the ceiling up first was a bad idea.
Well,
were you
yeah,
playing
but you would
conkers or
tell me
something?
that after I'd done it.
Well, yeah, because no one thought you would have ever done that first.
Well, you don't know
How
me
have you
that
put
well, then, do
holes
you?
in it?
I caught it with the wall panels.
Yeah. Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
And so are all the wall panels on now?
Yes.
No, they're broken.
Is the new bath in?
Yes.
No, that's
Is the
broken.
new sink in?
Yes.
Is the new toilet in?
Yes.
It was the-
Nothing's plumbed in though.
Mostly.
Mostly.
mostly in.
Yeah, so there was an issue because it's a back to the wall hidden cistern
Yeah,
jobby.
yeah,
You have to cut the panel for the toilet's gubbins to fit through.
yes.
And I measured it wrong. And so I need to get a new back panel for it.
Right, okay.
So that went wrong.
Yep. What else?
The
Is the flooring in?
flooring's in. I put the flooring in.
Did you put that in first before you put the bath in or anything else, or did you actually put that in afterwards?
So what I did actually ended up duplicating my work. So we put the bath in. Myself and Seb helped me.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because
he knows what he's doing.
Absolutely. Yeah, we'd have had it'd have been upside down or whatever if I'd have done it.
Yeah.
And anyway, so that went in. Then obviously the basin and the toilet went in because obviously you've got to have them back in because you need to wash and brush your teeth and do whatever else.
Yeah.
But obviously the flooring went in yet, and the flooring had to go in under those units. So once I'd got the flooring, we decided on what flooring we wanted. I then took them back out and then put the flooring in and put them back in again.
Right, okay.
I think I'm following.
Wow. Have you put the door back on that you fitted earlier to check to make sure that went on?
That door's been on and off loads of times, but on the whole, it's been on for most part. Yes.
I mean, it actually sounds like. Have you put the light back on?
Yeah, but we knocked it when I went up wall panels. It needs so that's going to have to come off again anyway to put the new ceiling in.
Of course.
Again.
Yeah,
And
again.
then the light will go back on again.
And it'll be awkward to put on because it's a difficult light to put on, isn't it?
Well, we've sorted that because we extended the wiring.
Oh, of course you did.
Yeah. And we've had the new window fitted. And so, yeah, the towel radiator's on. I plumbed that in.
Oh, excellent.
Yeah.
Is it a chrome one? Nice and chrome.
No, it's black.
Oh, it's black. Oh, it's black.
Yeah.
Oh, very
So
slick. Yeah.
everything's offset with black
I like
finishing.
it. I like it.
Yeah.
Can I suggest an easy way for you to make money? If you would have set some cameras up and put it on YouTube, this video
Oh.
of your antics, you'd make loads of money. You
I know,
really would,
I
Mark.
know.
Yeah.
Because people will be watching this, not to get hints, just
Yeah.
not
It'd be
to
like
do.
some mothers do have them, wouldn't it?
Yeah, it would. You're like
Yeah.
Frank Spencer. Yes.
It's easy for you to say.
Yes.
Anyway.
I'm trying to think of his name.
Back to the Gantt chart. So, working backwards.
Do you know where the name came from?
No, you were going to tell me.
I were, but then you stopped me. Do you
Go on,
know?
tell us.
His name, the person that came up with it,
Yeah.
Thomas Gantz, was it? Was it Thomas?
No,
I thought it was Martin.
It might be,
Went it Mark?
but it was the name
Mark
of the person
Gantz.
that created it, weren't it?
Yeah.
Oh, so it doesn't stand for anything.
No, it's his surname still.
All right, okay. So, the Gantt chart. When you work backwards, I've worked out what I needed to do. So one of the things was we're going to do the kitchen. I've got lighting to do. I'm moving all the lights around and whatever. So I got Rackham in, very good joiner,
Yeah.
and he's done all the work.
Have you got yourself a good Sparky?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that'll be me. Um,
Oh, crikey.
I'll ask you again.
Yeah, I knew you were going to say that. Anyway, as it turns out, Rackham. Well, it wasn't in our. It wasn't in the. What do you call it? Deal. It wasn't in our remit.
Scope of
Scope
works?
of works.
Oh.
He
Yeah,
wasn't
yeah.
doing the sink, right?
Because he's not a plumber.
Because he's
He's not a plumber.
Because he's a
Because he's a
carpenter.
joiner.
Yeah. Then again, neither am I, and don't I know it? Because I had to sort the sink out.
Did you get flooded?
No, none of that went wrong. Although
Huh.
there were leaks, but it just, I've never known. When you buy a sink, why can't it come pre-plumbed with most of
what
the
do you mean,
stuff?
like-
Pre-plumbed.
Well, we're like 30 miles worth of pipe.
yeah,
into
we
your
said
house
for
already.
sure. Wait,
No,
just pre-plumbed.
no, I don't mean that.
What do you mean?
When you get the sink,
When you rock up to B&Q and you go, excuse me, can you turn that tap off? My water bill's a fortune.
Yeah.
what I mean is the plug hole hasn't even got the plug thing in it. It's literally just a hole. You've got the whole carcass of a
Yeah,
thing.
that's
You've
what
got
you
to
do.
build. Yeah, I get.
That's like buying a kitchen. It doesn't come with handles. You have to buy separate handles for the cupboard doors sometimes, because you select different handles for your cupboard doors.
I wouldn't say that's the same thing. For me, it's like
Well, but
buying
it
a
is.
ninja oven and it coming and going, you've got to build it. What do you mean you've got to build it?
Ooh, that'd be a great idea for Lego, wouldn't it?
Well, for Lego,
The
it would.
Lego Ninja.
Yeah. Like I don't expect that. Yes, I'm going to have to put the attachments on to secure the. Hold on, to secure the. I think for what it's called now, a sink into the worktop, and I understand that I've got to connect it. Some of the different parts to connect it to my existing waste pipe. But I think that the actual plug hole part would be attached already.
The waste?
With the overflow section that you can hardly even get your hand into. Even that you've got to put in. I'm like,
Listen, you're going to be in for a shock. It don't come with the tap either. You've got to fit that yourself.
I know.
I
know.
Yes.
Yeah.
Could you imagine shape at box if it all came
No, I
pre-fitted?
totally know about that. You have to buy the tap on its own. And how
Yeah.
expensive are taps?
Yes.
Very,
Oh, my days.
very expensive.
Very.
When I got a quote for £400 for a tap, and
Yeah.
I was like,
Oh,
are you having
you get
a
one
laugh?
of those Quaker taps, cooker
No.
taps?
No,
Oh,
you-
hot
For
and
a
cold
tap.
taps.
There are a lot more than 400 quid for a cooker.
Yeah.
You're
surprised
telling
you
me that
Yep.
you went for you was looking
You
at
could buy-
normal taps,
A mixer tap, yeah.
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 And it was £400.
It was
I mean-
350 something.
Does it come with-
ex VAT?
Does it come with free water?
No,
You
unfortunately
do, I
not.
mean,
No.
You're right. Taps are expensive, but
Yeah.
you do know you can get taps for like 80 quid.
Absolutely, that's what I got. 81.99 from
Oh,
Screwfix.
well done.
But the fact that we got a quote, and bear in mind, it was just the same of what we've got, and the quote came through, and I was
The
like,
quote came through. What, from where? What? From Screwfix.
Howdens, and it
Oh,
was like
Howdens.
the sink price 200 and something quid. I was like, that's brilliant. That was cheaper than I thought it was. And then the tap, and I was like,
Yeah.
what the?
All the
Rob,
accessories is more than what
You're
they...
not not fooled by these adverts on TV or in newspapers because full kitchen like for £999 you got brilliant,
No.
but it excludes like sinks, taps,
No.
handles,
No.
tops,
No.
marble. You're not fooled by that
But
sort
anyway,
of stuff.
look. So it came, sorted it, brilliant. I've now got to go around, or I have gone round. You know when you've been, you might have a new build, but it doesn't really matter because it still happens. But when
No,
you've
we're
got
not rich like you, Rob.
when you've had some newer work done, give over. Some newer work done, you get what's called screw pops, where the screw pushes the ceiling down, and you get a little pop in your ceiling. So basically, the plaster falls off. So after a
Yeah.
while, all you do is
Where
you
the,
look
where,
at your
the,
ceiling.
where the drywall screws are.
I've been
Yes.
to your house. There's loads of them around your house.
Yeah.
Loads.
Well, now I've gone round and picked them all off.
Oh,
So
my goodness me.
all you can see now is just these little black screws. But I had to YouTube it because I was like, I don't understand why this is happening. I understand that there's some movement, but I had look. Do you know all it is? It's where the screw has not been
Driven in far enough.
Yeah. And then as the plasterboard settles, it almost goes up, and then the screw pushes down
Yeah.
and forces the plaster off.
Write it on your snagging list and go back to your house company.
No,
And say, right, I've got a snagging list.
you're having a laugh, aren't you? if you've been in your house more than 4 weeks, that's not happening.
I
I've
know,
been
I
in
know.
10 years,
I know.
11 years.
But you try it, Rob.
But
It's not like you to not try.
Listen, I've gone round and I'm done them, mate. And you know when you watch something and you go, really? That's it. So I went to the first one, Stanley knife out, just popped it off, popped it down, got my driver and just went, and it literally turned a full turn. I was like, no way. It really is just a screw that's
Your
not been
house is
tightened up
falling
properly.
down.
Yeah, don't. You haven't turned it too many times,
No,
have you?
no.
Straight
No.
through. Can you go home and all these ceilings on the floor?
Yeah. No,
That would be me. That.
But I genuinely, I was like, I can't believe it's that easy.
Yeah, it'd be better
But yeah,
now. Because
so-
when it's windy, I bet your house was wobbling a bit because the screws were loose.
Not
when it were
quite.
going like that.
But genuinely, I've now
Yeah.
got about 26 screws to fill.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is
And
that-
that's just kitchen.
I was going to say that's just one room.
That's
innit?
just the kitchen,
And
yeah.
Now you've started, you've got to do all rooms.
Well,
and,
not doing hallway, just kitchen.
You've got to do hallway because
No.
that's a right mess in your hallway. It looks horrendous. As soon as I get in your house, I go, this is it's terrible in here.
Always
I'm
knew.
not-
Always knew he had a screw loose.
But yeah, anyway, Gantt chart's the way forward, and the work has begun.
Oh right. Okay. What stage are we at?
Kitchen.
As in, you're making cups of tea for him.
No, all that work's done now.
Don't be silly.
When does the building work start?
Yeah.
June.
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 Yeah. Yeah.
June. What are they doing from now? What are they doing?
Well, technically, Mark, it's been made.
Can
Oh,
imagine
is it-
extension
the
is
first
it
half.
prefab?
Is it
The
a
first
prefab?
half of this Gantt chart is him creating his Gantt chart.
Will I be able to? Will I be able to
Right,
watch?
column number 1. Week commencing 4th of April.
Will I be able to watch this on Grand Designs in August time when it goes out?
No.
Have you got Kevin
No,
McLeod in?
but I am filming it.
Well, you
But-
film it as much as you want. You won't do it weird.
I will.
Is it going to be a big
But
Grand Design
I have
thing?
said it's going to be done for like 2029 when I'm actually going to release this one. And that's not a joke. But yeah.
And as your stress levels, is it okay at the minute?
Do you know, since I've created this chart, it's actually made
calmed
me
you down.
relax a bit because
Oh,
it's
okay.
a bit like writing a list. You know,
Yep,
when you've
yep.
got so many things in
Yep.
your head. You know what it's like, Mark, right? When 150, you know you've got all these jobs to do. You've got a date that you know feels like it's ages away, but you can't help but think that it's going to crop up on you at the last minute.
1 minute is going to be yesterday.
Yeah. So I do feel a lot better, but you are absolutely right. The first thing on the Gantt chart is create the Gantt chart. Yeah, I wasn't joking. When you said it, I was like, that is the
Really?
first thing on the
No,
chart.
really?
Create
Hang on.
Gantt chart.
That's
I'm
ridiculous.
not being rude. Shut up.
I'm not joking you. The first thing on the Gantt chart at the top is create Gantt chart.
Is that to make you feel better?
Well,
To know that you've actually done one of the
it's the fact
tasks?
that, yeah,
Because
Well-
you've actually created it and
Yeah.
then written that you're going to do it.
because it took me 3 days to create. So it's almost like
It'd have only
set-
taken you 2 days if you hadn't have written that.
Yeah, I want to question this. That serves no purpose putting...
How doesn't it?
Because if you wouldn't have written it on there,
Yeah.
right, then how would you have remembered to do it?
No, because it's an actionable task. It is a task that
Yeah,
you
but-
can tick off and go, I've done that. Bear in mind, if it took me longer,
But that's a psychological
To
thing because
write-
it doesn't help you to do it. Because that's like
Anyway.
that's like writing on a piece of paper. Right, I've got to make a list to do a list, but you've already started the list.
yeah, true. But
So
you
it's
could
only
argue
it's only
if it
psychological.
takes
Yes,
you
you could argue. And so could you.
If it takes you longer to write the words than it does to do the task, then fair
Well,
enough.
I'll tell you
But
what-
this probably took me in total to make the Gantt chart. I reckon I probably spent 4 hours doing that Gantt chart, if not 5.
How many
Well,
revisions?
listen, as long as it makes you happy, Rob, then that's all that
Listen,
matters.
I think there'll be people out there that's listening now that go, no, I agree. If you've got a task to do, that's once you've done it, it means you can tick something off to say, yeah, that's an actionable task. makes you. It kind of.
Yeah,
It's one of them
okay,
things where you go,
alright.
yeah, I've
I
done
don't
that.
think we've got anyone listening.
I was
anymore.
just, you beat me to it. I was just going to say, to that one person that's actually stuck with us, thank you.
Were you gonna say something, Mark?
I were.
Yeah, go on. Because I'm going to change subject in a minute.
That's what I'm doing. I'm changing subject.
You go for it then.
Because I
What?
nodded off then and we're like, Jesus
Go on.
Christ.
Do you mean that my Gantt chart wasn't entertaining?
No.
No, that was it. With the fact that you've written create Gantt chart on it. Anyway,
Right,
go for it,
at
Mark.
the weekend we went to Twickenham.
Did you create a
Oh.
Gantt chart?
No.
Cricket.
I just do things. I don't talk about them. I don't write them down. I just do things. I'm a doer.
Mark wants to
I mean,
know
and
whether you
people
went,
always say I make a better doer than a winder.
Mark wants to, because you missed it. Mark wants to know whether you went to Twickenham to watch the cricket.
You would think that and all, wouldn't you?
Cricket.
No.
No,
No. Rugby, you spanner.
is it? I thought it was cricket.
No. It's definitely rugby.
It used to be cricket.
No. No.
Have
It's
they,
all,
have they ever done maybe just a one-off?
they might have done a fun day once.
I mean, sure.
Right,
there's-
But it's highly
there,
unlikely.
There we go.
Let-
There we go.
come
That's
on.
It's the
probably-
home of English rugby. It's the home of rugby, by all
Right,
accounts.
okay, yeah.
Anyway,
I don't
so
watch rugby. Anyway, go on. So,
this, and I had my brains blown a blah. I had my brains blown out. Not literally, obviously.
so how much was that?
Right. So obviously it's rugby, and it's the atmosphere is incredible. It's England versus Ireland, and it.
We're not talking about sport again all this episode, are we?
No.
No,
All right, that's all
because
right.
I've got something we can talk about in a bit.
But rugby being, such a grown-up sort of sport, everyone just sits amongst each other, and literally, it's just loads of people. And I'm not saying it's just this, because the atmosphere is incredible. People having pints and whatever, and having drinks, and but the
I thought
atmosphere
we
is
get to
fantastic.
drinking.
Oh, right.
If there weren't drink involved, would it still be as good, do you think?
No.
Because I think
That's
I
what I
find the
was gonna
sport
say.
so boring.
Yeah, do you?
Yeah. And the reason is because I don't understand the game, so therefore
Yeah.
I don't. Same as any sport.
But
If I don't-
I mean, I get it. If you don't get it, you don't get it. But
I think it's a great sport, but because I don't get it, understand it, I find it a bit boring.
yeah, the atmosphere is amazing. Anyway, so I've been a few times, and obviously every time we've been before, you go to a bar, you buy your drinks and whatever. This time, you go up and there's just literally like some supervisors stood in front of some barriers, and they're like, they're sort of saying, right, there's 3 or 4 people in front of you behind the barriers, and they're just a card terminal, right, and then like an electronic barrier between you and where the drinks are, and you're
Right,
like, what?
okay.
And the guy's saying, yeah, you just tap your card or your phone on there, go in, get what you want, and come back out, and you'll get charged for whatever you've got. And I was like, this is
okay.
mind blowing. So literally, there's a card terminal. You tap it, the barrier opens. You go in, and then on the shelf. So there's people behind the shelf, sort of stocking it back up with Guinness,
yeah.
obviously lager, beer.
Are they pulling the drinks off from a pump?
Yeah,
Putting-
and
putting them
they're
onto-
lining
right,
them
okay.
up, and you've obviously got labels in front of them, so you know what drinks are
okay,
which.
yeah.
Literally, just grab what you want, chuck them into into a cardboard holder, and walk out. And there were cameras all over the ceiling and roof, and all around you.
That's amazing.
Scanning you, so they knows who scanned the card. You go in, and you
Wow.
just get charged for what you've picked up.
And obviously, I presume I know what you're going to say to this, but you've been charged, and it's all been correct that what you've been
I
charged.
ain't checked.
Right. So he's got a £200 bill.
It sounds like the
But it's-
Amazon shop.
Yes.
Well, it's run by it says all over it. It's Amazon. It's the Amazon
really?
system.
Makes sense.
There's screens and
Wow.
it says Amazon pays you. I can't remember what it's
Pays
got.
your drink.
It's something like that. But what
Mark
was
stood there in front of the fridge thinking, he don't know what's in my belly.
and on card terminal, it says like you scan, you get like a pre-authorization or £1
That's
or whatever, and then
amazing.
it charges you for whatever you've grabbed on the inside. What was funny is when they were walking down, and one of dads were walking back towards me, and he went, "This is amazing." I went, "What?" He went, "You just scan over there, you pay £1, and you get whatever you want." I went,
You got a shock on Sunday morning.
I said to him, I said, "If that's what you think, you're going to be very skint tonight."
I mean, mate,
So-
you should have said, for £1, mate, do you know what? Do you just want to go and get him? You just get him, mate. It's
Yeah.
only £1.
I've got a couple of questions. So with this setup, what they got there,
Yeah.
was it a permanent thing? Wasn't it
Yeah,
a temporary
yeah,
thing?
it's all
It's all in.
Yeah.
I mean, that is amazing, isn't it? You know
Yeah.
what I mean? When you've got big I'm going to say infrastructure, but big events like this, and when they don't spend money on things, and they've just got like 2 people in a bar, and there's a queue, and you're like,
Yeah.
but obviously they've gone out of the way and gone, right, we need to do this, and we need to do it right.
And also,
That's amazing.
They have vending machines as well. So basically,
For beer?
Yeah. So they've got
Wow.
So you've got like stacks of your cups at this vending machine with a tap in front of it, and you scan your card, and it obviously dispenses a pint.
Brilliant.
You pour it,
and-
but it literally dispenses just that amount.
And with the plastic, were they really?
The plastic.
But they weren't the flimsy ones, were they? I mean, not that it matters, but I'm like, let them be
Yeah.
good.
Yeah, I can't remember what.
And
And it were all super slick, right?
that's
amazing.
That's what I was just about to
Yeah.
ask. Did it make a difference?
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
Have you ever, while we're talking about pints things, have you ever seen those machines where they sort of fill up from the
Fill
bottom?
from the bottom.
Yeah.
They're pretty cool, aren't they? As well?
seen
I've
them.
never been somewhere where they've
Yeah.
got them, but I have seen them on the
They're-
internet.
They're really good.
Yeah.
They're
I've been
amazing.
based on that technology. I've been to the Amazon shop in London. Well, they've got them in a few places now, but I just happened to be in London, and that again, it's same principle. It's
Yeah.
just mental that you can walk
great,
around picking things off shelves and going, oh no, I don't want that. Actually, I'll put it back and put it back, and then going out, and then
You've had
you
a
just
nibble of it, though,
literally
haven't you,
walk
before you
up-
put it back?
Yeah.
That's an idea. Pick up your pint, drink it, put it back. Don't want it. Winner. Don't get charged. You put your glass back. I mean, are they tracking the liquid? Are they tracking the glass? I mean, you know what I mean? You should have tried it, Mark.
It weighs you as you're going out.
Weighs you.
It weighs you as you go in and weighs you as you go out.
Well, listen, it won't pass
So
me.
what it does,
won't put me past it with
So
Amazon.
it's free for the drinks, but it costs you 15 quid every time you go to the toilet.
Yeah.
That sounds
It'll
amazing.
charge you for what you get rid of.
That system sounds great. I mean, that's great. That's how you want things to be, innit?
Yeah.
You know, when
Yeah.
you go to big events.
Yeah.
And if more companies did it, it'd just make our country so much better with stuff like
And then
that.
afterwards, when you finish good at fan zone, so there's literally just food trucks. Then you've got like musicians playing on different sort of the concourses of the stadium.
Different
the
levels.
stadium's huge. Yeah, so you got some there were a young lass playing songs on one. There were a band playing on another side of this concourse. Then you went out into the fan zone and there was a stage with screens set up, and there was a band on, and they're called Masioke, as in MASSAOKE. Big walk like the stage, and then they've got like the like a runway that comes out into the crowd. And a band playing, and they're playing songs, the words are on the screen, and the whole crowd's singing along to them.
So it's
Oh, wow.
karaoke.
Yeah, but it's
Ma-
like
but en masse.
with the like
En masse.
en masse.
Masioke.
But it's not. But
Like it.
you don't necessarily get a full song. You get so
Oh.
much of the song. Everyone's like banging to the huge.
It's like a TikTok then.
Yeah, and then as soon as it sort of hits the big bit, everyone's screaming and singing along to it. Then boom, they cut into a next song. And
Can
then
I,
they play
can I
the
just
next
point
song.
out when I
Amazing.
said Masioke and you went, yeah, I like it. I wasn't making that up. That's what he was at.
That's what I'm saying. I like that because I didn't make the connection.
Yeah, yeah.
And you made the
Yeah,
connection
that's
for
what
me,
they're
and
called.
I like it.
That's what they're called, Masioke.
Yeah.
They were brilliant, absolutely brilliant. Different vocalists obviously coming out and singing different
Why don't
songs.
you fucking make a business out of that?
I thought you swore
Hey.
then.
I think you could, Mark.
Yeah.
The name's taken though.
Well, yeah, I'd have to think of something else.
Markioke.
I
How
like
was,
it. Another one.
How was the rugby?
Brilliant,
Yeah.
absolutely brilliant. Yeah.
What?
So
No cricket.
no cricket.
Oh, okay.
No. So the England women Red Roses, they won 28-12, beat
Really
Ireland.
nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
Fan-
Won by
it
a
was
lot then, didn't they?
Yeah.
28-12. I mean, that's...
It's not like
You
football
just-
scoring.
You don't
Oh,
understand.
right.
I'm going to say you don't understand, dear rugby.
It's not just 1 point per
It
goal.
was four tries and conversions.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Conversions, tries.
Conversions.
Are they basically goals?
Yeah, if you like. So you get 5 points for getting the ball over their line,
Yeah.
and then you get 2 points for kicking the conversion afterwards, which is over the sticks.
I mean, this reminds me of game shows when it's 10 points for this and that, and it's like, what? Why is 1 point not good enough? 1 point for a try, 2 points if you kick it over thing.
Kick it off.
Do you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
why 5
the,
points?
The try's the hard bit. Why would you give them less points for it?
Well, whatever. Give them 1 point for one and 2 points for the other. Or just give them 1 point for each. I don't understand why they have to complicate it by
I'm with you, Rob.
making up these numbers of
I'm
points.
with you.
Do you know what I mean?
It's a bit like tennis.
I was going to
15
say, I bet tennis blows your brain, doesn't
Oh,
it?
you know,
mate.
just what you. So you're okay. Point to you. Let's not 15 love and
Absolutely.
15 30.
Yeah,
when
What's
they
going
play,
off?
I don't know why they keep calling him love every time.
But every time a try was scored and then and a conversion was scored, literally there were just flames. You know the flames machines. I don't know what you call
Yeah,
them.
yeah.
They were
Flame machines.
firing up, and they were DJ playing like drum and bass between. It was just like, almost like you can imagine American football and basketball, and that's quite lively in between. And
Yeah.
2020 cricket, if you like, Mark, cricket.
Yeah.
You like cricket?
I don't like cricket. No.
Oh, you keep bringing it up.
No,
but
'cause
like
that's what-
2020
that's what's
cricket's
happening
quite
at Twickenham.
lively, and there's music, and it keeps crowd fired up, and if there's any like sort of points in the game where it goes a bit quiet, the referee's going to have to make a decision or something, or there's a little bit of something going off on the pitch, and there's a little bit of a cessation in play, shall we say?
Yeah.
And then the DJ will play like a the Mexican noise.
Mexican noise?
Yeah.
What's that?
I mean, it sounds to me.
What's the Mexican noise?
Hold on, Rob. What is the Mexican noise?
Are you talking about those Zuelas things?
No, they're South African. Them.
Yeah. So what's the Mexican noise?
The Mexican
is
noise
is it all to do with tacos?
No, because how's that make a noise?
Well, is that the noise?
No, it's like a Mexican sort of trumpet noise.
Go on. No. We're not moving on. We're not moving on. I want to.
You was there, Mark. So what was it? No, that's a kazoo.
What's the Mexican noise?
So, give me a second while I try and think of where it were.
Okay.
That's
the second gone.
You know, like the Mexican noise. When he goes
Well,
like,
we're gonna.
Well, I just did it a minute ago. That one, but it's not Mexican.
It's almost like.
That was-
Yeah,
Oh, yeah, the baseball
but it's
thing.
not that. It's a lot shorter. So it'll go like, and everyone goes, hey! And then he goes,
Oh, they do a Mexican wave then?
then we do the Mexican wave as well as, but aside of that, I think, and everyone does it again, hey! And they do it 3 times.
Wow, okay.
And then there's another bit where they'll play tequila. And they'll,
All right.
by the champs.
Yeah.
And they get to that point, and
I know the
then
song.
literally they cut the music off, and everyone in the stadium, tequila! And it's just like, keep people.
Is there no rugby going off at this point?
No, because this is the times when there's a little bit of cessation in play.
Oh, right,
You know
okay.
what I was saying about 2 minutes ago.
Right, okay, yeah.
So maybe
There's
some,
I'd be like,
maybe,
get on
maybe
with
somebody's
game.
injured or there's a bit of discussion on pitch, and they're just trying to keep people engaged. So then they do something just to fill those gaps.
It does feel like
We live in a TikTok
everything's
world.
going in this like high.
TikTok world.
Yeah.
People's got to get. Can't people just? I mean, you don't get this at snooker. I mean, everybody's chilled.
It's going that way, mate.
No, snooker's not going that way. I mean,
Yeah.
darts has gone that way. I mean, that's all.
There are variations of snooker where they've done that.
Yeah, I'm talking about proper snooker.
No, it is proper snooker.
I'm talking crucible snooker. It's not like that going
Right.
off.
I'm
Anyway,
not arguing with you.
well, there we
it
go.
sounds like that were a really good weekend, mate.
It was fantastic. And
actually-
do you know what? You should come next time.
Where was it? Where is Twickenham? Did you say?
It's in London.
Or is it? Oh, I didn't know that. Did you say in London?
Yes, we did.
Oh, right. Did you have a weekend there?
We had a night. Yeah, we stopped in a hotel. Yeah.
Did you do anything in London? There's a show.
We went to rugby.
I know, but I mean,
were that at Lords?
is that cricket? No, it is. That is
Yes.
cricket. No,
Yes.
I mean, did you not go? Like, if me and Rob went, for example, we'd go right.
Yeah.
Let's go and see a show. Let's do this. Or did
After
you
the
just?
rugby.
Well, I don't know how many. Did you go day before? Obviously, stayed in a hotel. Watched.
No, so we drove down in the morning, got checked into the hotel, went to the rugby,
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then next day, what?
came
did you,
home.
Oh, you
Oh,
see,
right,
if
okay.
I were in London, I'd have gone to watch a show or something.
Me too.
You wouldn't have remembered seeing it show if you'd have gone to rugby, Rob.
Oh well, maybe.
I tried to squeeze as much out of my time.
I'm not so sure because
But
obviously
you got to at your time.
I could have had at least 20 alcohols, couldn't I?
There we go.
And still not felt it.
Get you.
Anyway, Mark, what have you been up to?
I've been watching some TV.
Oh,
Snooker.
I don't
cricket.
I don't like snooker. So,
Hey, do you know it's
You could have
staying-
really fooled me.
has any of you watched this Hugh Edwards documentary thing, or whatever you want to call
yes.
it?
You or Hugh?
Hugh Edwards.
Hugh
Pew,
Edwards.
pew, Bonnie
Yes.
McGrew, Cuthbert Dibble and Grub.
You watched it?
Power is it called?
Oh,
Power.
Is
Yes.
he the BBC newsreader?
It was.
It was.
Yes, it was.
Until he
Yeah,
started doing
I'll
naughty
be honest
things.
with you, I have seen a bit of it actually. I have seen a bit of it.
Martin Clunes, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, so it's not a documentary.
Well, I did say documentary drama. I don't know. What would you call it?
It's a dramatisation.
Oh,
That's
okay.
it. You've not
No,
watched it then?
Clearly not.
Oh, just Kirk.
Yes.
What did you think to it?
I thought it was very good. I thought it was very well made. I thought Martin Clunes was brilliant. I've always thought he's a bit underrated as an actor, to be honest. Martin Clunes. I think it took him a while to get over the men behaving badly,
yeah.
sort of thing. But he's a really, really, really good actor.
They both are, in all fairness.
yeah.
And
Well, there's only one person in it.
You're talking about Neil Morrissey.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why does he play Hugh Edwards as well?
Yeah, he plays his boyfriend in it.
But no, I thought it was really,
there was some
really good.
Some eye-opening things in it, weren't they?
Very much so. Very much so.
Does it paint him in a bad light? Is it?
What, any more than he already has done already?
Well, I wasn't.
Oh, I weren't expecting that.
Well,
Here's me thinking he'd gone on holiday for a week.
You know, he weren't sacked just because like he'd had too many holiday days or something. You know,
Well,
he,
no, but
he was
yeah.
sacked for a reason, a bad reason.
Listen,
Too
we're
many
talking
holiday
BBC
days.
at a minute. You could have a smelly shit and they'd sack you at BBC at the minute. So I'm
Well,
not
yeah,
too
well,
sure.
I'm going
Very
to come
true.
on to the Scott Mills thing, but
So, yeah, but has he gone through the
What,
court system and they've said yes, he's guilty?
Hugh Edwards?
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, cool.
yeah,
I don't
mean,
know.
He even went to court because obviously he was
That's what I said.
prosecuted.
And-
I thought
Yeah,
you
he
meant the
got,
BBC.
he got a
No.
suspended sentence, didn't he?
Yeah.
Yes.
So just to be clear, I know he got suspended from the BBC,
And you know
that's
nothing.
it.
Yeah.
So he has gone to court.
He has been sacked, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah, I knew he'd been sacked, and he's now been. So he's in prison now.
No, he got a suspended sentence
Suspended
still.
sentence.
What does that mean?
It means he gets hanged from a ceiling.
It means that, so if you got a 12-month suspended
Yeah.
sentence,
Yeah.
it means you've been sentenced to 12 months,
Yeah.
but they're going to suspend it. So in other words, carry on doing whatever you're going to do. And if you do anything wrong within that 12 months,
Slap on the
you're
wrist,
straight,
basically.
you're straight to prison.
You'll get another slap on wrist.
Yeah.
Right. So that's pointless.
Yes.
That is
Yeah.
the most pointless thing I've ever heard in my life. But okay, that's pretty much how
It happens
just the
quite a lot,
system.
believe it or not.
Yeah.
Yeah, it does.
I can imagine because it's
'Cause-
easier, isn't it, than sending someone
Well,
to prison?
it's down
Cheaper.
to it's down to space in prison.
I was
to
going
be
to say
honest,
we
but
haven't really
yeah.
got much space, have we?
No.
So right. So okay. So it weren't that bad then. What he did.
Well,
If he's all right, just carry on doing what he's doing.
The weird
He
thing
obviously
about
weren't
it,
that
were
bad.
almost two stories in one. Because what happened was obviously this boy that he were contacting. Obviously, he's gay, and he were contacting this. But then another sub story came from that when they sort of looked into it, and then got images of children on his computer. So it were almost, they weren't connected initially, but then obviously it's a bit.
So
When they
ju-
started investigating, it's.
So
I'm, not
just to be-
I'm not explaining it very
no,
well.
just
That's
to be,
not like you, Mark.
I know. Here's my spokesperson. Kirk.
just to be clear, what he got done for was having indecent images of minors. That's what I'm not. I'm going to say.
And we're
that's-
not talking about people that work down the pit.
I know.
Yeah, I'm not going to say that's all he got done for. As in, like, obviously it's very serious, but that is what he got done for.
Right.
That's it. So the most of the documentary is about him grooming and
Right.
about him, contacting a teenage boy and stuff like that, and paying him and others for videos or favors or whatever. No criminal convictions happened with any of that.
Right. Okay.
Because the boy was 17.
Right.
And I think even went into when he was 18. So there was no, although morally, you question your morals if you like. There was found that no law had been broken.
Yeah.
with
Similar
that.
to the Philip Schofield thing.
But he did have indecent images, and that's what he got the suspended sentence for.
Right. Okay.
And the reason why it was looked at as a lower offence, i.e. a suspended sentence and not going to prison, what the justice system would say is because if you the world that we live in, indecent images are different grades. They're like different grades of seriousness, and his wasn't the most serious, if you like. So that's why it's a lesser charge.
What baffles me with people like him is that the audacity, is that the right word?
So what baffles you, other than the English dictionary?
The what word? The what?
Audacity?
Take another
Third
swing.
time lucky.
Take another swing at it.
The braveness of people. The program is Cold Power, where, I mean, if you're famous and you're contacting, civilians, if you like, or normal people,
Civilians.
and sending them images and stuff.
Humans.
Yeah. I mean, why would?
Yeah.
How would you think in your head that they're not going to say anything or do anything? Obviously, they did in the end, but clearly he didn't think that would happen.
I think it's just that
It's the power of. It's the.
That's probably why they called it that, I suppose.
well,
isn't
yeah,
it? But it's the ignorance, isn't it? And the you become sort of untouchable
no,
almost.
Yeah, what's the guy from America who's got done for film producer guy. I forgot his name.
Epstein.
Oh, Epstein.
No, the other one. The film.
Weinstein.
It's a bit like
Epstein, Weinstein.
It's a bit like them where they get to a point where they think they are untouchable, and therefore what they're doing is like, well, you know, I mean, you could say it about Jimmy Savile or whatever, but people where you get to a point where nobody's going to say anything about me, to me, nobody's going to touch. And Hugh Edwards falls into that category. I mean, because when you watch the documentary, you're like, well, what point does he think that this is not going to come out?
I know.
It
I've
does,
never made that link that Epstein and Weinstein all end in teen.
It's not spelled like that, Rob.
Oh, is it not? Oh,
No.
okay. But you know, even when you say it, you go, ironic.
Your surname's fine, Rob. Don't worry about it. Don't end in that. So, go on.
Yeah, well, I think that's the thing, isn't it? That I think you've said it there, that it is about power and it is about thinking that you are untouchable and stuff, and you know that you pay the money and you think that people are just gonna, you know, not say anything. And you know, let's also, if we're going to look at it objectively, what he was doing with that boy, no criminal charges were made.
No.
Do you get what I mean? So
I mean, it wasn't you're right. But it's the fact that he's doing that. I mean, if it came out, people's not going to go, oh, well, it's okay, because, you know.
I think the thing
it's just weird.
I think the thing that I took from it the most, and obviously they'd interviewed the boys that he'd been in contact with and obviously other people as well, is what a bit of a nasty bastard he were.
Yeah.
To think that this person was the face, would you say that fair? The face of BBC News. It was written down.
He announced the Queen's death, didn't he?
Yeah, and he was always going to, not always, from when the moment they put the plans in place for what were it called?
Operation
London Bridge. That it was written into the fact that he would be the one to present it to the public. Right. Nobody else were going to do it. Like when they put the plan in place, you know, he was the one that was going to deliver it to the public. When you think that that's somebody that obviously the face of BBC, if you like, the face of Britain, you know, but yeah, looking at this documentary or whatever, it was a bit of a prick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Was it?
Yeah. Even take away from obviously the awful stuff that he did, it was just a bit of a.
What, with the people that he works with as well?
Yeah. Just like, that's certainly how it's portrayed.
Right.
And it's certainly, I know that he's had some things to say about it afterwards, and that it was not, you know, not accurate and blah, blah, blah.
But
these, you know, these people have said, well, they've interviewed these people. They've interviewed people he worked with. They've interviewed people, and this is what they've got from it. You know, and yeah, I think that's what shocked me the most. Because I knew of the other stuff.
Yeah.
Do you know what
I know what you mean. You just think, has he been a bit, you know,
naive or
yeah, but the fact that you're actually this person is something. Yeah,
it's good though. It's well worth a watch.
Yeah, it's
really well made.
I'll give that a watch.
It is really well made.
Scott Mills, what's happening there?
Oh my gosh, I really liked him. I've always listened to him.
I didn't used to like him, then I liked him, and I still kind of like him still. So, but I don't know what's happened with it.
I can't.
It's a bit of a strange one, isn't it?
Well, we don't know, do we?
No, we don't know.
We don't know.
There was more information got released last week, but it was very vague, but it sounds like it's more down the same lines. Not images, but grooming, I think, is exactly what it is.
Underage or something.
Something like that. It's such a shame when you like people, you've listened to them for years, or I don't know. Same as Will Smith.
What's he been up to?
Well, no.
Has he been up to naughty stuff?
The way I said that was almost like he's the set. I don't mean that.
Are you talking about the slap?
Yeah, but just him as a person.
Right.
I've always loved his films. Loved him as a person from what I knew of him, which is the same as most people, because we only know of him what was shown in interviews and whatnot. And you just really like him. You think they're a certain person, and then you start to see another side of them, and it's normally the side that doesn't paint them in such a good light. And it's almost like your heroes are just like what I don't know the word is, but you realise that your heroes are fakes.
They're all PR, they're all PR machines, aren't they?
You do wonder when you hear these stories about like Philip Schofield, Hugh Edwards, Scott Mills, and there's more. You just think, how many more of these are lurking around doing stuff? You know what I mean? You just don't. And I feel sorry for, to some degree, organisations like BBC, because like they must be going, they must be tearing their hair out.
Really?
With one thing.
Another one, yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Because they're like, what with all the Trump, thing that they did, with the editing. I mean, I know that was a little bit their fault, but it wasn't. It was a separate company that did it with the editing of the video. But then you've got these stars doing what they're doing. But you can't hold the BBC responsible for this. But
I've got a question for you.
What do they do?
I've got a question for you.
For me,
off the back of the Scott Mills thing.
Mm-hmm.
So, obviously, we don't know, and from what I can see, there's nothing really being released. There's nothing being proven. He certainly hasn't been to court or anything like that.
Yep.
I know that back in the day when all this originally came out, I think 2016, the Met spent 3 years investigating it and then dropped it because there were not enough evidence.
Yeah,
What we on about here?
We didn't
Scott
know
Mills.
about that though, did we?
No, we know about.
No.
No, we only know about it now
yes.
from before. So obviously all this has happened. BBC's done what they've done,
Mm-hmm.
But then, so the Great British Bake Off celebrity one, the stand up for cancer.
Yes, yeah. He's done an episode with them.
So he'd done an episode with that. So they're not airing it.
Right.
I don't know how I feel about that. As in, what does that matter? Like this. He hasn't been proven guilty of anything. He hasn't been proven of any guilty wrongdoing, and he hasn't been charged with anything from the Met Police after investigation. And this is something that he recorded with other people, however many months ago, whatever it were, as a charity thing to raise awareness and for Stand Up for Cancer.
Yeah.
Why does it make a difference whether they show that or not? Don't get me wrong. If you've been convicted of something awful. And whatever, I understand. But as it stands at the moment, he's suspended from the BBC.
Well,
that's it.
You're right. Scott Mills?
Has he been sacked?
He's been sacked
completely.
Right,
okay. So it's sacked from the BBC. But
even so,
it
it doesn't change. It's the MasterChef all over again, isn't it? With MasterChef when they got there, because they weren't charged with anything. No. They just sacked him because of but they decided to air the MasterChef.
Yeah.
But this one, the Scott Mills, they decided. I'm like, what? I don't understand. Yeah, it's a bit of a tricky one, isn't it?
It'll be on Radio X next week anyway.
Yeah,
yeah, probably will be.
I think it's difficult, isn't it? Because you don't know within the contracts of what people have written because they're on quite lucrative contracts. These people, aren't they? Do you know what I mean? They're on hundreds of thousands of pounds a year.
350 grand, I think. Scott Mills.
Yeah.
And so there may be something in that contract that says anything that could potentially bring you or us into any kind of disrepute.
Yeah.
We can't take any chances, and you're
right. But I'm saying, but the MasterChef thing, they decided to air that.
But they trimmed it though, didn't they?
They did re-edit it.
Yeah,
they did re-edit it.
They trimmed it so that there was only certain parts of it that actually took place, and either the conversation between was either non-existent or it was trimmed down to the absolute.
Yeah, but you're right. But they were still in it. But there's a fine. And
I think
it's a bit of a tricky one, though.
Yeah,
isn't it?
I think. Particularly when you've got something like charity work, charities want to distance themselves from any.
Yeah, well, they do. Yeah.
But again, are we not in the realms? I completely 100% understand what you're saying about
cancel culture.
Bringing something into disrepute and stuff. I get it. But do we still not live in a country where you are innocent until proven guilty?
Yeah, I mean, I suppose it depends on what there is that we don't know yet.
Well, what we do know is that he's got no charges against him.
That's right, but we don't know of anything that's occurring outside of. We don't know.
Yeah, we don't know anymore.
We don't know anything about the organisational issues that they might have had with him.
Unless BBC know more, but they don't.
Exactly.
Yeah, I get. But
so he might not have done anything illegal, but if he's done something that brings the company into disrepute,
Bake Off isn't BBC.
I'm not saying it is.
All right.
But by association, having that same person doing other stuff is not necessarily good for brand, is it?
No.
So, if you are doing stuff that you shouldn't be doing, and it's not, whether it's legal or not, there's stuff that we could do and we get sacked for that's not illegal because it brings the company into disrepute that we're representing.
But they'd have to prove that we did it.
And there's nothing said that they haven't. We don't know about some of the organisational things that may have taken place around the police investigation.
Okay,
that might be top and bottom of it, but there may well be other things that we don't know about. Because my understanding is that I think is there a what is it? What do you call it?
I don't know what you're thinking.
What do you call them? Gagging orders.
NDAs or something.
Non-disclosure agreements.
Yeah.
Thank you, Rob.
Is there
Rob's still
something
here.
like that in
Go and get a pint.
in place somewhere regarding. I might be wrong.
I don't know.
I might be taking two different stories and putting them together of something else that's occurred. But we don't know, and I suppose we can't really comment on some other than the actual idea of it all. We don't know exactly what's going off that we don't know about at the minute, do we?
Yeah. I mean, talking about NDAs, I think they're just well overused, aren't they? NDAs I can understand for some reasons, to protect companies and stuff and what have you. They don't want KFC's recipes getting out. But at the same time, they're using NDAs for lots of different stupid things, and I think they're overused almost to stop whistleblowing.
I thought they were making them. They were making a large portion of them illegal, weren't they? Or in terms of the way that people were trying to enforce them.
I think Mark said it there. I think it's something to do with the crossover into whistleblowing that's the issue.
You have to be able to have the ability to be able to speak up if something's wrong.
Yeah. But sometimes if you're watching like Newsnight or whatever, some scandal come out and they'll go, well, I were forced to sign an NDA, and she's just, I don't know, we're talking about Tracy who works on Meat Counter or something at Morrison's, and you're like, why is she signing it? Do you know what I mean? Fine if you work at, like I said, Coca-Cola, and you're the person who's got the recipe for it, I understand, or, I don't know, they're doing a film, fine, but not, I think they're just handing them out with like Smarties to some companies. But going back to, sorry, were you going to say? I was just going to say one final thing about Scott Mills. What I find funny about things like this is that it almost goes like to cancel people out completely. And like you listen to Radio 2 or whatever, and it's like somebody's died, but they don't talk about him. I mean, I don't expect him to start talking about Scott Mills, what's happened about him. But it's almost like he was never there. I get it to some degree, but at the same time, it's like Scott Mills were friends with all these DJs. It's like, oh, we don't. He's died. Don't talk about it.
For it to transcend different organisations in the way that it has, I think it might be something. I could be wrong, but there may be an element of there's no smoke without fire.
I mean, listen, I don't expect to switch on, breakfast show and they're going, let's talk about Scott Mills. But it's almost like he's been wiped off the face of radio. And they just, I get why. I'm not saying, I don't understand, but it's just weird where it's that dead person they do not ever talk about.
It seems ashamed, doesn't it?
Yeah.
That sounds weird, but for us as a consumer,
it's just
that aren't part of any of it, but just go, I liked listening to that person.
What if it has come to light that this guy or this person that he was, doing whatever with, it's come to light that an NDA has been signed, which might be why the criminal charges weren't brought, and then that whole thing then becomes very questionable, doesn't it?
Well, the weird thing about from what I've read about this, he's still friends with this person. They're friends.
Time at the bar, please.
Listen, speaking of KFC,
yes,
I went the other day to have a pickle party.
Oh yeah.
Whoa! A pickup party.
A pickle party.
A pickle.
Yeah, baby.
You went there to have a pickle party?
Yes.
What? So first of all, what is a pickle party and what are you doing there at it?
I went to Twickenham and I got pickled.
For a quid.
Yes.
Is this okay? I'm all ears.
So a pickle party. It's for swinging.
That's all we've got time for.
No, I'm joking. Mark said nearly popped off then.
Juicy
not
chicken.
for that. It's not for that. So KFC have launched a full pickle menu. So you know what pickles are?
Yes.
Yeah? So they released the pickle menu. So as part of the pickle meal deal, you got a chicken burger that has pickle sauce with pickles on. Then you get fully loaded pickle fries, which is fries covered in pickle sauce
with pickles in it,
freeze-dried pickles and normal pickles.
So it just sounds to me like they're just putting the same sauce on everything.
Yeah.
And calling it a menu.
And then Pepsi Max.
With pickles in it.
With pickle juice that you pour into your Pepsi Max.
No.
Yep. Full, everything pickled.
Right, and then they have parties.
Well, it's called, I don't even know if they called it a pickle party.
Just to be clear, there was no party. Rob went to KFC.
On his own.
Yeah.
With a Bluetooth speaker.
come to think of it,
I'm thinking there's bunting, there's balloons, there's tablecloths with pickles on it.
come
I'm
to
like,
think of it,
you know.
I think me and Gemma must have just called it a pickle party.
Yeah, exactly.
Right.
But yeah,
I bet you did.
Who said the rock and roll is dead?
You were. Gemma wasn't. She's going, there's no pickling going off.
The marketing for it said join us for a pickle party. I think it was something to do
And
with
just
that.
you and Gemma turned up.
But anyway, we
This
went.
marketing's not very good, is it?
We went.
It's the first time I've heard of it.
Have you not? Have you
It's
not?
everywhere.
I've not heard of
It
it.
can't be because I've never.
Yeah.
It can't be everywhere. Otherwise, I'd have seen it.
Well,
I've
anyway,
not seen it either.
I went, and the burger, meh. The fully loaded fries.
Was it not pickling
Oh,
enough?
fantastic! So much
So-
pickle, your face was like
So it's their normal chips.
with loads of pickles on, pickle sauce. Yep, fully loaded with pickles, and then obviously the Pepsi Max. Now the thing is,
With vinegar in it.
yep, the thing is, I got the pot and just poured the entire thing in,
Of course you
into
did.
the Coke.
and then Gemma went.
Hang on,
Oh.
you're supposed to dip your chips in that.
It tells you how much you can put in your Coke as to how strong you want it. And I was like,
You've put.
That sounds like me.
even my pickles, you get
you
two
not read the
pickles in it.
instructions?
No, it went straight in. But I drank the entire lot, and
Course
I
you did.
even ate the pickles at the end when I finished the drink.
Was the drink pickly?
Oh yeah, it was good, but really nice.
Well, you
This
must
is
have gone to a
weird.
different KFC than Daisy went to.
Did you end up with acid?
No, do you know what? Because I said I might have to have some Pepto-Bismol after this.
Pepto-Bismol.
You must have gone to a different
Pickle
KFC
flavour.
to what Daisy did.
Why?
Daisy were on countdown for this
Right.
because it's been going on.
I haven't seen her.
I don't. Listen, can I just talk to Mark for a minute? Mark, they're talking as if it's a major event.
Have you seen
like
Daisy on
World Cup.
Countdown?
And I'm like, what countdown? What's big? This part? I have no idea what you
they've
guys
done
on
it,
about.
They've done it in America for the past 4 or 5 years.
No,
annually.
never heard of it.
All right.
And this is the first time they brought it over to the UK. So Daisy were really excited. Daisy loves pickles, absolutely loves pickles.
Yeah.
So literally, I think it was the day that it started, or maybe the day after it started, off she went to KFC, and she was really disappointed. I was just like, was it nice? She was like, it was KFC. And I'm like,
Really?
was it pickly? She's like, not really. And I'm like, really? She's like, yeah. She even tried the pickle juice on its own
Yeah, I
before
did.
putting it in the thing. She was even that didn't taste like pickles.
So,
Oh.
which one did you
So-
go to?
I think you've got to be careful about which one you go to.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I went.
Did she go to the one at Canclo?
I don't know.
Well,
Because that's
no,
the
it'll
wor-
be in Sheffield because it's while you're at work.
Ah, right.
Well,
okay.
full-
I'm going to say
enough.
Canclo's bad.
I went to Canclo.
And
The
it-
first
Wow.
time.
Right.
The first time.
So I don't think it's very good there.
I had it twice. You're right. They didn't even do it on the night we got there. They said they'd run out. Right. So we went to the M1 services, which, as you know,
Wow.
is
Wow.
dead. So there were no risk of them selling out there.
What do you mean it's dead?
Have you ever been it? There's never more than 7 people at the services.
I'm not surprised. It's about £5 a litre in it.
Yeah.
That's a Robism.
Yeah. Honest, you've been, haven't you?
Several times, yeah.
Yeah, and it's
I work with a company that own it.
Yeah, it is always dead. Like you can't even understand how it's still going. It's
Which
definitely
services
going to
did-
close down that soon.
Which services
Absolutely
is this?
not.
The new brand new M1 services.
Can I just say it's not going to shut down
You mean the
anytime
one at
soon.
the end of the Sheffield Parkway?
Yes.
Yes.
Which is all
Yes.
configured wrong to get in.
Yes.
Right, okay, I'm with you.
Obviously, when I'm saying that, I'm surprised it's going to stay open. Every time I go, I always walk in and think, this place ain't going to stay open much longer. It genuinely I say it concerns me. It shouldn't concern me. But I always think, it would be such a shame if this did close down. But every time I go in, I'm like, how is this making money? Everything's shut.
It
now,
does look quiet.
there's one of the pret-a-manger or pret-a-manga as I call
Pret-a-manga.
it. That now shuts. Every time I've been in at least twice before 7 o'clock and it's shut. And I'm like, I'm sure that would open when I first came in here past 7 o'clock and now it's shut. So it's very quiet. Anyway, that was a good call because they had everything. The pickle juice, everything. And
They had
the
everything.
burger, meh,
Right.
take it or leave
Yeah.
it. But the fries, fully loaded fries, banging. I think you've got till the 26th of this month to have it.
Anyway,
anyway.
if you're not getting enough of this already, you can tune into Patreon, pay a subscription, and listen to Rob's reviews of all the service stations around the country.
Right, but you know earlier on you were said about we're having a pickle pocket, pickle
Pick a pocket.
Pick a pocket or two.
pickle party at
Think
KFC.
he is the Artful Dodger.
And
Yeah.
you on about swinging or something, weren't you? as a joke, and
Yeah.
obviously Mark were like, "Oh,
Ed nearly popped off, yeah.
popped off." And
Yeah.
we said, "Don't even tell him about upside down pineapples,
Oh, I
because he'll
know.
not know, will he?"
He knows all about
Whatever
them.
you do,
No.
Mark, don't put a pineapple outside your caravan.
Yeah.
I won't.
Yeah.
Do you know about it or not?
Yes.
A lot of that. Thank goodness for that. he knows.
Thank goodness for that.
Just so our listeners,
Are you gonna tell them?
I do say quite regularly that I really do think we should have a topic on sex, but Mark won't allow it. So
Not me. I'm all for it.
Would you not talk about it?
He's not even listening to you.
If we talked about sex, baby, let's talk about you and me. Let's talk about all the good things and the bad things, and maybe let's talk about sex.
anyway, Rob,
He really can't. Shall we spin the wheel?
Yeah.
talking about sex.
Spin it.
Here we go. Oh, it's spinning. What's it gonna be? Oh, I'm just so excited. Go on. He's nearly there.
The Wheel of Features.
Right,
Hey,
then,
there's nothing to go through from next week.
Oh, a good impression, that.
Thanks.
Do it again.
Hey, there's nothing to go through from last week.
I was going to try and pick up from it, but I couldn't. But there is, actually.
Third time lucky.
Go on.
There's nothing to go through from last week.
Oh, no, actually there is.
There is. There is.
Oh, there isn't.
It was, what the bloody hell is that?
Oh, yes, of course.
Or whom?
Yeah, or
yeah,
whom?
who the bloody hell
hell
was that?
Yes, it is. Okay, so let me give you
Have
exactly
we had
what I
any
played.
people have a guess?
Not that I know
Not
of.
that I've seen.
I had a guess.
Did you? No,
Yeah.
I mean, our listeners.
Right, this is what I gave you. That's what I gave you.
Okay, I'm going to go with Daniel Bedingfield.
Okay, yeah.
Play
Mark.
again. 'Cause
Okay.
I'm on the verge of thinking it might think I know who it is.
I can hear somebody else now.
I've got it on tip of my tongue, but I can't.
Do you want me to give you a little bit more?
Because I thought it was
Yeah.
Gareth Gates the first time,
Yeah.
but I can hear
Okay.
somebody else now.
Give me a bit more.
Okay, well, let me give you a tiny bit more.
Oh, I've got it.
Crazy Frog.
I know exactly who it is.
Wait.
I know who it is.
Mark,
I
Is
know.
it Crazy Frog?
I'm surprised Mark didn't get it with that last little bit.
Go on.
It's Scatman John.
It's Scatman. Well done.
Yeah.
He's scattered about
Did you
too
know
much.
that was him stuttering in the song? It wasn't. He didn't make up that song. He was actually started by a stutter because he has a stutter in real life.
I do remember reading about him having a stutter, yeah, but I didn't know it was part of the song.
I didn't know it was a coping. It was how he used a
Copes.
coping mechanism to actually be able to speak to people. Because every time he tried to speak, he couldn't say it, so he started
yeah.
to scat.
So-
and that's how he actually got, and that's
well,
why he got the nickname.
How do you want your
Scatman.
coffee, John? Milk in it, please.
I mean,
Well done, Mark.
what would you have sang? Thank you. What would you have sang if he wouldn't have got that stutter then? 'Cause
Oh, I know
what's
this song.
what's he trying to sing? Because all he does is and then that's it.
Whoa,
That's the
whoa,
whole
whoa,
song.
whoa, whoa, whoa,
That's
whoa.
the whole song.
Whoa, I missed that, Mark. What?
And that's the song. So
You sound like what was he called off Police Academy? Do it
Oh,
again.
yeah.
that's that's Captain Caveman type character. So what were we trying to sing then? Because the song just carried on like that. So
The scat wasn't a stutter.
He was
but-
trying to sing New York, New York.
No, that's how he coped
that
with it. So
explains
that's
it.
where it started this whole So he made the song and
Yeah.
the scat man
Yeah.
based on the fact that that's how he communicates is through scat.
And then he brought another one out, didn't he?
Yeah, well,
Another song where we
we're doing same thing.
Same
Could
thing.
you imagine if he went for a pickle party?
Yeah.
So yeah, there you go. Right then, shall we spin the wheel?
Yeah, let's spin it.
Okay.
Here we go. What's it gonna be?
Yay! Yours, Kirk.
5 words, 1 answer.
Ghostbusters, what do you want?
Can't handle the truth. I'll be back. Plot puzzle.
Keep the change, you filthy animal.
Oh, it's not yours, is it?
No.
It's
mine.
Kirk's.
So plot puzzle is where I give you 5 words.
He only said that because he thought it were going to be his again.
Yeah, probably.
Didn't.
It's 5 words.
Is this a song?
It's a film.
Is it a song? Is it a song?
Film.
It's an album, Mark.
He said
Film.
film. Okay.
Film.
Film. Something else you've not seen.
Film. Yeah, film.
And this is actually a sentence. As opposed to just 5
From the
random
film?
words. No, it's 5. It's a sentence made up of 5 words.
Oh, well, okay.
Ooh.
Inheritance plan involves excessive running. So that's inheritance
Is that
plan. Inheritance plan involves excessive running.
Is that all we're getting?
Ooh.
Yep.
I'm going to come straight out and say that film with Lee Evans in it called Mouse.
Hunts.
Mouse. Is it
Trap.
Mouse Hunt?
Mouse Hunt or Mouse
Mouse
Trap?
Trap.
Mouse.
Is it? You know what I'm talking about?
Yes, I know
And
you
there's
mean.
somebody got Nathan Lane's in it as well. Is
Yeah.
It? Yeah.
The obvious one for me would have been Brewster's Millions, but I
Great film.
don't recall any running.
What a
It's just excessive spend. It's like you got to spend
Well,
all that money in like.
And
This
I-
Mousetrap thing, there's loads of running in it. So it's that.
And I just keep thinking about Forrest Gump, but there's no inheritance in that, is there? Just say it one more time.
Inherit. Oh.
It's easy. There's inheritance, lots of running.
Inheritance plan involves excessive running.
Excessive running.
Inheritance plan involves excessive running.
It's Mousetrap, Mouse Hunt, or whatever you call it.
And is it running, jogging, or is it running
Ooh.
as in going
Ooh.
through the motions?
Or is it cryptic and is it the running man? Not really
I'm
inheritance.
actually
That's
like
a game show.
running a business, like excessive.
I've got it, so I'll move on.
Excessive inheritance. Oh, leave that with me till next week, will you?
Absolutely.
Right.
And on that note,
See you next week.
See you next week.
See you next week, boys.
See you,
Thanks.
boys.
Bye.
Thank you for your continued support with our independent podcast. Did you know that you can interact with us and other listeners on Facebook, on the Chat In Tap Room Facebook group? You can also get in touch via email, innthechat@gmail.com, and of course on any of our socials. Thank you, and we'll see you next week.
Now at McDonald's, wake up to a $4 breakfast meal deal. Wake up to a sausage McMuffin or sausage biscuit, to hash browns, and wake up to a hot coffee. Get your $4 breakfast meal deal.
Limited time only. Prices and participation may vary. Prices may be higher for delivery.